Hey, how's it going, Carrie? My name is Jack Kim with Mr. and Mrs. Leeds. I noticed that you recently applied for an SEO audit for your website, and I wanted to follow up with a personal video with a video analysis, taking a look at your website and seeing what I could find to help your online presence right now. So what I did is, first thing I did is I used a tool called Ahrefs, which is a tool that allows search marketers like myself to take a look at a website and look at some of its backend and see what's working and what's not working. The first thing that I do notice is your backlinks and your referring domains. I don't know if you know kind of what a backlink or referring domain is, but it's basically the number of websites that are currently pointing back to your website. So this is a very important metric that Google utilizes to determine which websites you rank before another website for a certain search term or query, and it's very important that you have a lot of quality websites, a lot of referring domains, and a lot of backlinks that are pointing back to your website, because that's going to show Google that you're an authoritative website and that you belong in a higher ranking than other competitors because you have more links pointing back to your website. The other thing I noticed is your organic keywords and your organic traffic. Basically, that means how many keywords and traffic that you're capturing right now. You're not ranking for any keywords currently, and basically there's no one really visiting your website organically through Google search algorithm. And that's not a problem. It just means that you really haven't done a lot of SEO work on it, or maybe you haven't paid anyone to do the SEO work for you. But basically, we definitely want to make sure that you have some keywords that you rank for. I noticed, because I did a little bit of homework before I recorded this video, that you're in the Parker, Colorado area, and so you definitely want to capture anything that has Parker related to hair salon and related services, right? So if people are on Google searching up hair salon, Parker CO, you want to make sure that you're ranking at the top of Google for those kinds of phrases. What I do want to show you real quick is right here on Ahrefs, one of the tools that they have is the keyword volume and keyword explorer. Basically, it shows us how many people are searching for a certain phrase on Google per month. So you can see right here for the keyword hair salon Parker Co. The volume, there's about 200 people per month that are searching for that phrase. Historically, it tends to be a little bit, this number tends to be less than what it actually is. So you definitely know that it's at least 200 per month from that if you were to capture the top of Google when people search up hair salon Parker, Colorado. And then you can see like hair salon in Parker, Colorado, another 100. So there's a lot of other phrases like Avita Hair Salon Parker, Best Hair Salon in Parker, Colorado. But what I want to do is I want to show you a couple of things that you can do on your website now that'll help you rank for these kinds of phrases at the top of Google, right? So besides the on-page elements of it with the website, you definitely want to make sure that you have backlinks and things like that that are pointing to your website and has phrases like hair salon Parker, Colorado, or the best places to get a haircut in Parker, Colorado, things like that. And that'll definitely help you rank for this kind of keyword, the hair salon Parker, Colorado. So if we go here on the home page, the first thing that I would mention is you definitely want to make sure that this phone number that's down here, you want it to be front and center at the top, right? A lot of people nowadays are on their phone when they're looking at a website, so you want to make sure that this phone number is at the front, top, and center, and it's a phone number link. So when people are on your website and on their phone, they can tap on that phone number. It's going to take them straight to the dial pad and they can call you. The other thing that I definitely highly recommend you do is you go in and actually have an opt-in form. What I mean by an opt-in form is if you take a look at this website right here, you'll see that this page right here has a scheduled appointment, right? Name, first name, last name, email, phone number, and comment. You absolutely want to make sure that you're capturing some kind of opt-in form on your website, so when people are on your website and they might be looking for hair services, they're not actually they might not actually go out of their way to pick up the phone and call you, but they might be more than willing to just kind of enter their information and see if you'd be willing to schedule an appointment with them on a given day. So do you see right here? So it looks like you do have a contact form, and it's still, for whatever reason, doesn't have its own URL. But you want to make sure that that page right there, because people are going to have a hard time finding this, to make sure that it's right there in front and center. You want to have it maybe at the top or right underneath or on the side right here, like the other website. Right. The last thing I highly recommend that you do is to show up in Google's search algorithm when people enter your information. So do you see right here your phone number, your name, and your address? That's a very important thing that you can do to submit your citations to different web directories. And you want to make sure that you're submitting a lot of your citations out to these directories to show Google that you're a legitimate business here in Parker, Colorado. You have a legitimate phone number in Parker, Colorado, and and then you talk about the services and products and things like that you provide. So you definitely want to make sure that you're submitting a bunch of these citations, these name, address, and phone numbers to these different business web directories, because it shows Google that you're a legitimate business, and it's going to help you rank, and not in just Google's organic search, but in Google Maps, right? So when someone searches up Best Hair Salon in Park, Colorado, not only do you claim the top spot for the organic search, but you also claim the top spot for the Google Maps portion of it, right? Where a lot of people actually do hit up, especially on their phone. So definitely make sure that you have a lot of backlinks, right? The first thing that I talked about, pointing to your website as well as some of your inner pages. The second thing is to make sure that you have plenty of citations to show Google that you are a legitimate business, because this is something that your current competition in the area is not doing, that you can take advantage of and really push ahead of them that way. And the last thing is, before I end this video real quick, is to make sure that you have a lot of content, right? So when you can see that you're clearly a salon and spa, and I don't know if you do like nail services as well, but on your spa page, you definitely want to make sure that you talk a lot about like what a spa is. So and same with like eyelash extensions, you want to talk about exactly what the eyelash is, and explain the benefits and things like that. You want to shoot for about 500 to 1,000 words of content per one of these pages. And I'll show you exactly what I mean of a good example of that. This is actually a client that we have in Colorado Springs that we've built out a lot of these pages for. And so you can see right here, we have their hair salon services, nail salon services, and waxing salon services. And each one of these pages here have tons of content, right? Like, this is a very fleshed out website because it has all these different kinds of services that you can check out. So this, like, we have a lot of content for each one of these pages because that's what Google's looking for, and that's what's going to help you rank, right? And we know that because we are a search engine optimization and marketing firm, and we know exactly how Google's algorithm works and what it takes to rank at the top of Google. So if you're wanting to do this on your own, definitely those are the 3 things that you want to focus on. Otherwise, this is the kind of thing that we do day in, day out for our clients. If you're interested in any of our SEO packages or our website design or anything like that, feel free to reach out back to us at the email that I'll send you out at. So the email that I'll reach out to you is Mr. and Mrs. LeadsJack@gmail.com. My phone number, I'll type it out here real quick. It's 719-232-2377. That's my personal cell phone number, so you can reach me there. And then hopefully this video was helpful to you at the very least, to maybe as a gauge. Even if you don't go with us as an SEO company, you can use this as a gauge for kind of what they might be working on and making sure that you keep them accountable for those things. But besides that, I'll wrap it up here. I look forward to talking to you soon, whether you found this video informative or whether you want to move forward with maybe some SEO services for your business. And we'll go from there. Appreciate it. Take care. Thank you.